Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sega Man, back with a very short podcast. It's called "Chilling with Erock," catching up with my brother Erock from our podcast, the Exile Podcast, about some current things that been going on out here in these gaming streets. My brother Erock's on fire, man. You know what I'm saying with his videos. Like you need to go check out my boy the Donkey of Xbox Erock X on his channel, man. Calling out the fuckery out here in these streets. He don't care if your feelings get hurt. That's just the way he is. That's the way it is. That's the way it's always gonna be, man. So I want to introduce my my brother Erock, the Don King of Xbox. What's up, man?
Who am I? What's up, Shaker Man?
What's
This
up, brother?
is E-Rock X, the Donkey of Xbox, the hype man for the Xbox brand, and the meanest man on YouTube. Check out the channel. What a, oh boy! Wow! What a week! What a week! What a great week if you're an Xbox fan. We told you all. We told you all. This was all coming. We told you all, Nintendo. We we told you
Man,
all, crap gamer, salty is gaming. We told you all this was coming. You fought against it. You didn't want to accept it. There's no reason to buy an Xbox. There's no reason to buy an Xbox. Nintendo will never raise their prices. Oh, what a great day this! What a great week this has been. It has seen fucking Nintendo almost double the price for fucking their online, which is basically worse than the online that the Xbox 360 had in 2005. And it is seen God of War announced coming to PC. The L's of all the fucking L's to take, say command, of
what's
all
up,
the
Unlimited? Yeah,
of
man.
all of all the Shawn Michaels super kicks to take to the chin. Oh my god! Of all the fucking planes crashing in the fucking Atlantic. Oh my god! We were told that the precious PlayStation is only great because it's exclusives and you can't play our toys on any other box. And Jim Ryan has finally fully realized that the only way PlayStation is going to stay afloat is by putting games on PC. It is a glorious day to see Crap Gamer, to see Saltiest Gamer, to see Broken Games HD, and everybody either losing their minds, either inhaling copium, or either completely backtracking. Oh, this is a great thing. Oh, this is wonderful. This is. I would have waited forever. Not so much for the Nintendos because they're always going to be who they are. But I would have waited forever to see y'all take a L like this, a tremendous L. Of all the fucking power bombs into a glass table, of all the fucking big bags of shit being thrown at your car windshield, this has got to fucking hurt. It has got to hurt, Sega Man, because all we heard for the last since 2015. Oh well, your games are on PC. Why buy an Xbox? Well now, why buy an Xbox? Well now, all your games are on PC. Why buy a PlayStation?
Why
Well,
buy a PlayStation?
it's the older games. Well. If you got a PC, according to you PlayStation fans, everybody's got a $5,000 PC laying around. All you got to do is buy a PC and just wait. Just wait 2 years to play Horizon Forbidden West and to play God of War Ragnarok. What point is there now to buy a PlayStation? You got the weakest
What's
hardware.
up, Gatekeeper? Yep.
You've got no exclusives. You've got a shitty online. What purpose is there to buy a PlayStation? I love it. I love it, Sega Man. I would have waited an eternity for them to take this fucking L, and you better believe that there's more PlayStation games coming to PC.
And why is it always got to be? Well, it's not all their games. Well, it's not all Xbox games. See, they always have to change the narrative all the time. First, it was God of War will never come to PC. Now it's going to PC. Then they tell you and say, well, it's not all the games. They always have to change it all the time. Just like T Reaper said, he said, I told you it would eventually. And then he said, next is play anywhere. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's ridiculous, man, out there. You guys you dickheads out there, you need to take this huge ass, wet ass L on top of your head. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been saying this for a long time. PlayStation and Sony as a company and corporation have always, when it came to gaming, followed Microsoft. Anything Microsoft does, they do. Right? It's facts, and they need to face the facts, man. Stop fucking deflecting and shit, and fucking damage controlling. Your games are going to PC. Sony is fucking broke. All right, I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm not trying to really put down like people that really like it. There's people that really like their games. All right, that's cool. If you're a true PlayStation, that's cool. But they're broke. They are never going to have pockets as long as Microsoft. They're just not going to do it. They're a software company. So, I mean, there's nothing Sony can do that can kill off Xbox or Microsoft. It's just not going to happen. They're the juggernauts of the world of software. So it's not going to happen. You guys need to face the facts. You know what I'm saying about what's going on here. More of their games, like my brother Erock just said, are going to PC because he even said, I think it was an interview or something where he's trying to say now that he wants more people to play their games. I forgot the podcast or the video I watched, but there was a dude talking about that where he was talking about where he wants more games to go to PC or something like that, right?
Lying and crying Jim Ryan. Monkey
Right.
See is making money for Xbox. It's making money for Microsoft. Sony needs money, right? So they have always followed what the true industry leader has always done.
Exactly, man. And now that God of War is gone, what are they going to? How are they going to damage control that by saying, "Well, it's not all the games, bitch. It's going to be most of your games." I'm just keeping it real, all right? It's going to be most of your games because they need money. They are hurting, okay? Just because you have Dustin Legary or somebody, one of them dudes out there saying, "Yeah, it's unbelievable how PlayStation." I think they said a PlayStation outsold Nintendo or something like that. Some kind of video he did or heard about. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ados? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Poseidon with my homie G Erock, man. We're just talking about this damage controlling out here. These dumbass ponies is talking about saying that their games ain't gone, or they're gonna just stay on the PlayStation. But now we're finding out that God of War will be coming to PC. It's like crickets out there now, and except for what Erock said, they said, well, it ain't all their games, man. Shut the fuck up, man, with all that dumbass shit. It ain't
Man, look,
all their games, man.
I have not seen L's suffer like this since Hurricane Katrina. Y'all need to go. You, the Nintendo guys, y'all need to take y'all L's, put your L's in the trunk of the car, or hop on the trolley, or hop on the elevated train with your L's. And every town has a Spikes trophy. Spikes is a trophy shop. Y'all take y'all L's down to Spike Trophies and have them L's bronzed. You be proud of them L's. You display the L proudly in your living room because we were told that God of War would never come to PC. We were told that a console is only viable and only valuable if they have exclusive games. And y'all fought against this, and y'all fought against this, and y'all fought against this. Now y'all got to take this L. Y'all have been caught in 4K, especially Broken Games HD, Crap Gamer, all of these cats. J Dub, Jabari. This is y'all L. Y'all wear this L proudly, bronze it, have it fucking shellacked in silver, and wear that L around your neck. Y'all wear this L. And you know what? It's beautiful because this same week, another L was suffered by the Nintendo fans. I can't tell you how many of these motherfuckers from PlayStation and Nintendo came into my comment section. Why I had comments turned off after you and I made that broke ass gamer need
Yeah,
to go
yep,
get jobs video.
yep.
If you can't afford, and I stick by that. I never switch positions because I'm a grown ass man, and I say what I feel and I mean what I say. When I was broke, I never cried and said gaming was too expensive. I said that gaming was getting out of pocket, 4 years ago, but I never said that the video game companies should make things cheaper for me. That's not going to happen. These Nintendo fans and these PlayStation fans, Sega man, had a field day. They came to my comment section, called me all kinds of shit, called me spook, called me coon.
Yep.
Uh, Everybody under the sun made videos about me. E-Rock is a dumbass. E-Rock this, E-Rock that. All you Xbox or damage controlling about Xbox Live. Well, go run tell this. Go run tell this. Nintendo charging y'all double now for not even all the services that Xbox Live gave you. Xbox Live Silver gave you in 2006. They are charging y'all double for the same shit you always had. Now, with the exception, they're gonna throw in some Nintendo 64 ROMs, some Sega Genesis ROMs, some shit that we you could play ROMs on your fucking Xbox Series S. They charge you extra for some ROMs and some Animal Crossing skins. And these fools are going to pay for it. Sega man, you ain't heard of Pete. You ain't heard of Pete. It's been quiet like church, and I love it. I love it. I love it. This shit wouldn't hurt you, Nintendo fans and you PlayStation fans, so much if y'all would just keep your fucking mouths shut. But no, every day out of your
Got to
mouth.
keep running your
Xbox,
mouth.
Xbox, Xbox, Xbox. Oh, they tried to raise the price of Xbox Live, which they didn't do, and which they were in their right to do because the price hadn't been raised in over 21 years.
Yeah.
Xbox. All your games is on PC. Xbox. Hey man, this shit wouldn't hurt y'all so much if y'all would just shut your fucking mouths and play your games. I'm loving this, man. I was laughing all morning. I was laughing making the video. I'm gonna laugh some more. This is a great day if you are an Xbox dude, and if you're an Xbox dude on Twitter, look, man, or wherever you are, do not let your boot up off of their throat. Give them back all the shit they gave y'all the last 9 years. Well, Era, we're adults. We're supposed to be bigger than that. Man, fuck that. Get your soft ass out of here. Give them back every bit of bullshit they gave us. Sega man, I would have waited an eternity to see these L's take place. But I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer, man. I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer. I'm going to be strapped to a goddamn iron lung, like motherfucking Ironside, waiting for that goddamn PlayStation to go out of business. And when they do, man, I'm going to crack a fucking bottle of wine open because nobody deserves these L's more than the PlayStation community and PlayStation. I fucking hate them. I hate their motherfucking fan base. And you know what? Sega man, this is great. This is fantastic. What are they going to do when they announce and it's coming? Ratchet and Clank coming to PC. What are they going to do? They
Yeah.
are going to lose
It's
their
going to
mind.
go to PC. It's
They,
going to
they,
go.
they are going to lose their fucking minds. Everybody is clowning them. Bigger YouTubers than us is clowning them. We clowning them. Y'all deserve these L's because y'all are the most vocal morons on Twitter every day. And thank God David Chappelle said what I've been trying to say in the last 3 years since I left fucking Twitter. Dave Chappelle said Twitter ain't a real place. It ain't. It's a gathering ground now of fucking morons. And I've come to the understanding now that there's PlayStation groups who sit around on Twitter and do nothing but talk about Xbox. Y'all are pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. So I want to see y'all. I would love to see the damage control about this. Now that there's no reason to buy a PlayStation 5. There wasn't a reason to buy one in the first place. But now there's really no reason to buy one. What? You might as well get a PC and wait. Sega man.
Yeah, and on top of it, let me answer this dude. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're a troll. All right, I'm not going to be too hard on you. Okay, you say Sony's net worth is 137 billion, and that's broke. Yes, that is broke when it comes to gaming. All right, that is broke. All right, that is broke. Just like my boy T Reaper said. All right, in the chat. All right, this dude said that. But what about Microsoft's? Okay, what about that compared to 2.3 trillion? Yeah, yes, that is broke.
X,
Okay,
Xbox
they
by
are
itself.
hurting.
Xbox by itself net worth is 573 billion. This is you can Google that. They're a
That's right.
575 or 76 billion dollar company, $576 billion company, inside of $1 trillion company. So yeah, Sony is broke. Sony is they broke.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be hard on you, dude. I don't know if you're a troll or not, but yeah, that is broke. But you're nobody like you are answering the question. Let's answer the question if you're still in there. Okay. You guys said that God of War will never go to PC. It's on PC now, so I want to know what you got to say about that. All right. I want to know if you're still in the chat. What do you got to say about Sony's games? Like we always told you, fucking guys, forever and ever, and you didn't want to believe it. You know what I mean? Just want to believe and sulk in your own piss that I told you that their games are going to eventually, and erock and Hebot and Unlimited, everybody told you eventually that their games are going to PC. Let me tell you guys something. You ready for this? Welcome to the family, because this is the way gaming is. All right, with Game Pass, all right, with games going to PC from these companies, it's to make more money. These guys, let's be honest, all right, these guys out here that are with Microsoft and especially Sony, with these companies, they don't care about what you think when it comes to their games. You didn't help make the fucking game. A lot of you over there don't even support the games like Microsoft, Xbox fans do. You don't. We buy more games over here than you guys on Sony PlayStation. I can guarantee that, bro. I can guarantee that. I know we buy more games. That's one of the reasons why we got Bethesda. That's one of the reasons why Game Pass is the way it is right now. Because we play more games and we buy more games over here. And most of it is because of online too. With the online gaming like Halo, Gears of War, games and stuff like that, and Sea of Thieves, it has longevity. You know what I'm saying? It keeps us coming back. It makes people buy the DLC. You know what I mean? So Microsoft knows what they're doing as a software company to get you in and hooked. They know exactly what they're doing. So if you're still in the chat, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Answer me that question. Are you mad or upset that God of War is going to PC? I want to know that. You know what I mean? Because I got all my brothers in here, Smitty Smith, T Reaper, Unlimited, all the Exile brothers, you know what I'm saying? All the Alpha brothers in here chilling with me and E. And we want to know, are you upset about that? I want to know, because you guys are taking a big, fat, juicy, old, wet ass dick L on your head right now. Okay, because you guys been saying this forever, and look what's happening. But nobody wants to answer the question.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I'm so for real. I love it. I love it, man. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. Take this L. Take this hot L. Take, like I said, man. Take it to the trophy shop. Get it laminated,
He
man. Put it
says,
on your.
hey, E, I'm gonna have to let me go right to your boy,
You fading out, Sega man. You fading out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you fading out a little bit, bro.
Is it better now?
Yeah, now you sound good, man. You was sounding
Better?
like you was sounding like he bot for a minute.
Oh, is it better? No botting?
Yeah, you better now, man.
He said I'm not a troll. I don't need $1 trillion company run to run a game company. Then what's your fucking point then, dude? What's your point then?
Then if you don't need $1 trillion company to run a game company, then don't be crying like a little bitch when the $1 trillion company buys shit like Bethesda, and don't be going around making petitions for Starfield, and don't be going around making petitions for Avowed when they come out, and don't be crying because ain't no more Bethesda games. Hey man, this is all fair is in love in war. All Sega man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
All fair is in love and war. Did any of them motherfuckers over there on the Sony side give a shit because they had Spider-Man, a character they don't even own, locked behind a platform? Did any of them give a shit? Not that I give a shit about Spider-Man. I haven't bought, and y'all can check my fucking Xbox my Xbox Live, and catch me in a motherfucking live. It's erock 8150 on Xbox Live. Catch me in a motherfucking live. I ain't played a Spider-Man game since 2002. I bought Spider-Man on the PlayStation 2 that I think it came out by Activision or somebody. I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah.
Treyarch or somebody, Treyarch. It was the Sam Raimi Spider-Man back in 2002. That was the last Spider-Man game I bought. Do you know how many motherfucking years ago that was? That's fucking 19, 20 years ago, right? So, but it's okay that Sony can lock Spider-Man behind a platform, behind a box. It's okay that Sony can lock Spider-Man on the Avengers away from Xbox players and PC players. But when Xbox, a $1 trillion company, buys Bethesda, y'all all up in arms. Man, look, Sony started this console war, and Xbox is going to finish it. That's why Xbox is always in your mouth every day. Just deal with it, man. Just deal with it. And I don't know whether you hear. Listen, let me ask you a question. If this is even real, can you tell me? I'm fucking curious. Can you tell me why you PlayStation motherfuckers come to an Xbox podcast? This is an Xbox podcast. We gonna
Yeah,
talk
why
about
are you
Xbox.
here?
Yeah, why the
Yeah,
fuck
why
ain't
are you
you?
here?
Why ain't you over there with the Pegasus Nation or some shit? Why the fuck are you here? Like you know what? I don't understand. I do not understand.
Yeah, he put up another comment, man. He says, I'm not a fanboy. I don't care if God of War is coming to PC. All right, then. Okay. All right. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Then why are you here then? Why are you here?
Nigga,
Why did you start off by saying, well, I look,
nigga, you care. Nigga,
it
you
might,
care. Nigga, you care.
yeah, because you wouldn't be here. Why are you here?
All you PlayStation fans, your entire identity is around a Japanese box. Of course you care. That's all we heard from y'all for years. Exclusives matter. Exclusives, exclusives. Spider-Man, God of War, God of War, God of War. Xbox's games are on PC. The fact that Xbox decided to put their games on Windows, which is their platform. We've been telling you dumb motherfuckers this forever. Okay, they only just recently started dealing with whatever the fuck his name is, Gabe Newell's Steam store. But like PC is their platform. It's always been their platform. Oh, well, what reason is there to buy Xbox? I could just buy a PC. Well, turnabout is fair play, motherfucker. Ain't nobody got to buy a PlayStation 5. Not that they were going to. Ain't nobody going to buy a PlayStation 5 because all they got to do is spend about $1,000 and get a PC and just wait for y'all shit to come there. So like see Xbox games being on PC never bothered us. It bothered one dickhead, and he was excommunicated from the community, turned into a fucking supervillain, and he been at war with Phil Spencer for fucking 6 years like a lunatic. The rest of it never even bothered me that PC dudes could play Gears of War. I didn't give a shit. I don't know any PC motherfuckers. Do you, Sega Man? The fuck
Nope.
do the fuck do I care what they do over there? But to you small-minded people who are still stuck in the console wars like it's the 90s. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Nigga, this ain't the fucking 90s. This ain't the fucking 90s. Ain't nobody sitting around like, oh man, the PC guys get to play Flight Simulator. Who the fuck cares? It came to our system eventually. Xbox Series X. It was awesome. We got to play it. We moved on. We get flooded with so many games on Game Pass and through first party and third party. We don't sit around stressing shit like y'all do. But to you PlayStation fans, this shit, God of War going to PC is a huge blow to y'all. Y'all can try to pretend like it ain't. It's a huge blow to y'all because y'all told us for the last 8 years that all that matters in gaming is exclusive. That's all that matters is exclusives and sales. Unlimited production, one himself said. PlayStation fans value one thing: shit being first party exclusive and sell. They don't value shit else. Oh yeah, and CGI graphics. They don't value shit else, Sega man. So of course this shit means something to him. Get out of here. I don't believe that shit for 1 minute.
Well, he just and look. Okay, he put up a comment says, "I'm not a fanboy. I just listen to Nintendo and PlayStation gaming podcasts." Well, if you're going to be listening to us in Alpha podcasts, or you come to Exile, you're going to hear. You're going to. You I hope your ears can take it, man. Because look, we're just stating facts. Me and E-Rock and a lot of the Xbox brothers that are in the chat right now been out here since 2013. When you motherfuckers, I don't know if it's you or not, or whatever, but when you motherfuckers out here was touting 720p box, TV. You know what I mean?
1080p, 1080p,
Yeah,
1080p.
AEP. Yeah, the Xbox looks like a VCR. Oh man, it's not powerful enough. It's not a powerful system. When they were out here saying all this shit, DRM, all this shit, and clowning the Xbox, and then when Phil Spencer took the helm and said that we will be never be beaten in the power narrative ever again. I will never forget that when he said that. I watched that interview. I will never ever forget that. And when they
I thought
came
he,
on with the
I thought
X,
I thought he
remember
was I
that?
thought I thought he was bullshitting. I didn't know the nigga was for real.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, because look, people have to admit that got to him, or he wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. They sat back and watched all of that shit. They watched all that
Yeah,
fuckery from Goth Keely and Digital Foundry
yeah.
and IGN. They sat back and watched all that fuckery for 8 years. And I tell you, second man, not to cut you off, Phil Spencer's better than me. I couldn't have been president of Xbox. I'd be like, oh, it's like that. Fuck all you fake ass triple bred. They all from San Francisco, all of the media. All you triple bred motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. Y'all not getting no more games. Y'all not getting no more previews. Y'all not getting no more free Xboxes. Second man, you will not believe the perks these white boys get. Yeah, I said it. If
Oh
you,
man,
if you get
that's
butt hurt,
right.
I'm gonna just second man. I'm sorry, but I'm blunt.
No, no, no. You express yourself on here. We ain't on no other podcast. You say what you want to say on here.
All right. These white boys and some of these big YouTubers, man, they sit back and get all of this free shit, free Xbox Series X's, free this, free that, and do nothing but trash the brand. And we had to sit and watch that shit for 8 fucking years. 720p, 900p, 1080p. Then when Xbox One X came out and y'all couldn't talk that power narrative no more, y'all switched it to the games because Xbox was trying to rebuild their studios after the loss of several studios. They was trying to rebuild their brand. Now that their brand is rebuilt, now that the power narrative is gone, now there ain't nobody mentioning fucking resolution no more. In fact, Digital Foundry tries to skip past that shit, Sega man. Every motherfucking video, they try to skip past that shit. Oh yeah, the Xbox version is the sharpest. Well, let's move on to something else. Like you fucking triple bred motherfucker, stay on that resolution shit. Like y'all stayed on that shit from 2013 to 2000 motherfucking 16 until the Xbox One X dropped. That's all they talked about. They try to get off it now. They try to get off it now. Y'all PlayStation motherfuckers switch it to games. Games. Xbox has no games. Xbox. When is the last time Sega, man, have you heard Xbox has no games? You don't hear that shit no more. That
Nope.
Bethesda, that Bethesda
That shit
shit,
is ghost.
that shit ripped their motherfucking heart out. And like Khan told Captain Kirk in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, I want to continue hurting you. I want to hurt you some more. Yes, yes, Sega man, it's like that. I want these Sony motherfuckers to hurt. I want them to continue hurting. Y'all deserve every fucking L y'all can get, and I'm going to document this shit. Erock, you should be a better person. You an old ass man. You 52 years old, man. Suck my dick. I've waited for this for the better half of a decade. We had to sit back. We tried to enjoy our platform. We tried to enjoy our games. We couldn't. We couldn't. 1080p, 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 1080p. Well,
Yep.
now your fucking chickens have come home to roost. Y'all gotta eat that crow, and I'm gonna tell you what, you ain't gotta eat that crow raw. I'll fry it for you, I'll boil it, I'll even get Tuck Master to smoke it with some neck bones for you. But y'all gonna eat that motherfucking crow.
But hey, man, DRD, hey, man, you're putting all kind of comments in here. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know. I just want to let you know, man. Thanks for the thumbs down because all my Xbox brothers in here, they always give me thumbs up, man. But thanks for the thumbs down because I know it was you, man. But that's good looking out, man. Good looking out. I mean, if you say you don't take this shit seriously, okay, then let me ask you a question. Okay, what system do you play on the most? If you're a true gamer, I want to know what system that you play on the most. It could be the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, or do you play on PC? What do you play on the most, man? If you're a true gamer, what do you play on the most? You say you don't take this stuff seriously, so I want to seriously know why are you in here then? I want to seriously know why are you in here? Just like you said, oh, I listen to all kind of podcasts. I don't take this stuff seriously and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So tell me something, man. I'm gonna check your report card too. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna go to where you're at on YouTube. So if I see that you don't have no videos, if I see that you don't have no kind of channels, then you're a troll, and then I'm gonna block you. All right. So I'm gonna check your report card when we're done. All right. I'm gonna check your report card. I could check your report card right now, but I'm on my boy E. So I want to know what system do you play on while we continue this podcast? And let me know, man. Let me know. But I'm gonna check your report card, bro. When I get off of here, if I see you have no kind of nothing on your channel you made up or account you made up, you're done. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know that right now.
Man, he ain't here to have any kind of significant conversation, Sega man. He's here to either troll or report back to your our biggest fan, video game retard or
Yeah,
some
it's
shit.
probably one of his boys. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that.
And if you're gonna report back to him, tell him that we said he can kiss our ass. So there you go. We're gonna keep doing us. I'm glad y'all suffering this L. But Sega man, what do you think about that L that these Nintendo fans suffered, man?
Oh
They
man, dude,
they,
what's
they
going
now
on with that?
they now have to pay. I think the Switch Online was something like $40, and now it's going up to almost $79. The only Nintendo fan who I respect, the only Nintendo fan boy who had the balls to step up and speak out about it, say it was bullshit, was this dude named Mr. T. I've been following Mr. T for years. He's
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
pretty
yeah. You was telling me.
he got a pretty dope ass channel, man. And he's a Nintendo fan, a hardcore Nintendo fan. But he said this is bullshit, man. This is corny. This is whack. But the thing is, these were the ones who were the most vocal. These Nintendo Switch fans. They were the most vocal about the Xbox Live price hike. Something they didn't have, something they weren't going to pay for. They was the most vocal about it because it was another chance to stick it to Xbox. It was another chance to stick it to the Xbox. There, you Xbox, take that. There, erock, take that. Well, now go run tell that. How it feel now? How do it feel now? Yeah, y'all got to pay damn near double for an inferior fucking online. The Nintendo online service is not what Xbox Live Silver was, Sega man, back in 2006. But as me and the Limited Production said, I don't know whether we said it in the chat or whether we said it. I don't remember when we said it last. The Nintendo fan base is just going to accept whatever Nintendo puts out there. They're going to hide their heads in the sand. Well, it's Nintendo. But yet, y'all always coming out your mouth about Xbox. And my thing back in the day, man, I was taught back in the early 80s, man, when I was in early 80s in fucking middle school, like, yo, man, people who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Y'all Nintendo motherfuckers is the last ones who should be speaking on anything. Y'all console is stuck, like, y'all stuck back in 2006. Y'all just now getting 1080p, man. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all just now getting what OLED? Like y'all motherfuckers is late to the party, perpetually late to the party. But y'all give Nintendo a free pass because it's one of y'all favorite little Japanese companies that y'all grew up with. Like man, I grew out of Nintendo over 23 years ago. I grew out of Nintendo. So it is what it is, man. But it was great this week, Sega man, to see them suffer their L, and it was even greater to see the Sony PlayStation contingency suffer their L because we was told that God of War would never come to PC,
Nope.
and Jim Ryan, that motherfucker ain't got cross eyes for nothing. He was looking at the Sony fans with one eye. Oh yeah, or exclusives matter, generations matter. And now that other crossed ass eye, he was looking at the PC like, yo, man, we gonna make that money. So I mean, we told you in the Exile podcast a year ago that nigga got cross eyes. You can't trust a motherfucker with cross eyes. One eye was lying to the PlayStation fans, and the other eye so lazy it's collecting unemployment. That other eye was looking at the motherfucking PC like, yeah, we going. Xbox is making a killing on PC. We gonna make a killing on PC. I love it. I love it, man. So now
Hey
all we
yo,
gotta
hey,
go. Yeah.
our boy, real quick. He said I play game. I play new games on PC, on the PC, and retro games on the PlayStation. Again, I'm not a troll. Well, all right, you do that, but I still think you're up to something. I'm gonna have a T. If you're listening, T Reaper, I can't do right now. What I want you to do, bro, is I want you to, if you can, real quick on YouTube, check this dude's background, man. Check his credentials, bro. Go to his page if he has a page, man. Because if he's on there, he has to have some kind of account, bro. So do me a favor and check it out, man. Because I think he might be working for what's his name, video game Mountain Dew lover. You know what I mean? So well, no, just Mountain Dew lover. So go check out and see if he's true on this, man. Because if he's not, I'm gonna have to let you go, man. I'm gonna have to block you. All right, because I'm gonna have T Reaper check you out, And if you're a fraud, bro, I'm gonna let you go, man. You're not even gonna know, man. You're gonna be ghost. You're gonna be ghost here in a second, man. You know what I'm saying? Who? What's this? Yellow what? I don't know what this dude is saying. Yellow vermin, whatever the fuck. They had actually put that out. I don't know why, but whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like like we said, we're here to talk about PlayStation. The biggest news, really, to be honest with you, and Nintendo shit is bullshit. They want to charge you extra for all this shit. And I listened to grown women gaming, and oh, I don't think he has an actual channel. Oh, you making this stuff up, man? Oh no, I might have to let you go, man.
Sock
My
account.
boy, yeah, my boy T Reaper said he don't think you actually have a channel or anything. You're just you just actually questions and oh okay,
It might even
making
be
questions to be honest. Okay,
it might even be video game retard. Who knows?
yeah, it
He got
might be,
that's
it
his
might
move,
be.
man. Get a bunch of stock accounts and disguise himself.
I don't know. Hey, and people in the chat, my brothers in the chat. Before I do this real quick, because I'm gonna get y'all opinion on this, man. Should I let this dude go? If somebody, if even if one says yeah, let him, yes, you're done. You're
And
done
he,
because
and he,
I think you are a sock account.
and even if none of y'all agree, he's still done. Get him a
Yeah,
get
yeah.
him
He's still gonna be done, man. He's still gonna be done.
out of here.
You know what I mean?
Oh boy, I love it, man. I love it. I would have waited. Hey, Sega man, they gonna be hating on us this week. Like direct all y'all hate to Jim Ryan, and direct all y'all hate to whatever little Japanese man is running Nintendo this week. Don't direct y'all hate at us. That's the craziest shit, Sega man. They get mad at us for shit that they Japanese masters do. How the fuck do that work? Them niggas, them niggas is over 7,000 miles away in Osaka, Japan, making decisions, controlling y'all very lives, and y'all get mad at us for speaking the truth. How did that work, Sega man?
Oh, erock. You know what Poseidon said? Poseidon
What?
just said that's Jim Ryan's son. Man, I'm gonna get your ass out of here. You're done, man. You're done, man. I'm gonna get your ass out of here, bro. I gotta let you go, man. I'm gonna have to get you out of here, bro. I'm gonna
Oh
have to get
man,
you out, man. You said you Jim Ryan's son, man. Oh man, I gotta let you go, homie.
Jim Ryan, yeah, man. Jim Ryan's son in here trying to spy on us. God damn. The father got cross eyes, the son got cross ears. One ear listening to our podcast, the other ear listening to another Xbox podcast in Detroit. Like, god damn, man, where these motherfuckers come from? Oh man, this shit is crazy. But Sega, man, I love it, man. What a week has been. What a week has been. Xbox just keeps moving from strength to strength. We got Forza Horizon 5 dropping next month. Halo Infinite dropping in December. The Gunk,
What's up with you, Rain G4? Yeah, the
Scorn,
gunk,
Scorn.
scorn. What else we got? Oh yeah, we got what's it called? Stalker. Is it Stalker?
Yeah, that's coming next year, I think. Stalker.
Stalker coming next year. We got Rain G4. Hey Rain, man, Rain be clowning. Hey Rain, man, what you think about if you watch my brother erock's video, man? I caught it this morning about God of War is gone to PC, man. You know these ponies out here got to take that big dick old, curled up wet L on their head, man. What you think about that, man? About them that the God of War is gone to PC, saying that none of their games or none of their exclusive flagship games would ever go to PC. Now what's up? Now what's up? What y'all got to say now? What's it going to
Horizon
be now?
Zero, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, Days Gone. What's the game where the dude carries around a UPS box and a baby while he's naked? That bullshit. All these precious exclusives will be bangers. And now God of War. God of War. That was the one. If Spider Man go there and it's going to happen, I guess they're just going to bust a blood vessel. Yo, man, that will be a great day for me. Just a massive extinction of ponies. I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
And this dude in here, man, he's I'm gonna put his what he put up because hey, he look, this dude in here, I guess he's just being real, but like I said, there is no holes barred here. You know what I'm saying? People been clowning us forever, and people need to, they can feel comfortable here You know what I'm saying? They can say what they want to say here, man. I don't know about them other dudes out there, but I got to put this up, man, because I truly believe in this. All right, I do. I truly believe in this. All right, even though I own Sony, I mean, so I do own Sony stuff, but he says support American products, man. I mean, I truly believe in that. I think you should support American products. What's wrong with supporting American products, man?
You fucking live here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? Is that being racist because somebody says support
That's,
American products?
that's,
I don't think so.
that's racist. That's racist. That's racist. Man, them motherfuckers are shooting rockets over our head. The fuck you care about them? They don't give a shit about us. They don't
I
give a
know,
shit
and
about us.
look at the one dude. What's his name? Kim Jong Jong. I mean, he's making all these, what is it? Nuclear warheads underwater and shit, testing shit, and they say it could possibly be a threat to the U.S. But I mean, is that being? I mean, by me saying that is that being racist? When you live in America, and there's another country that's threatening to try to nuke you or some kind of a threat like that, how would you feel about that? Is that being racist? Will your ass say that when you're being nuked by a nuclear bomb out there with your fucking eyeballs falling out and your arms falling off? Are you going to say it's racist then? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with supporting American products, man. I live here. I'm not saying that I don't never look. I own Sega Genesis. I own all these video game systems that have came from Japan. Okay, but I supported Sega of US of A because that's where we got most of our games. Am I being racist because of that? Because I
That's
supported,
that's
Sega of
racist.
America.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
racist. We all supported them. We all supported
Yeah,
them. I used
yeah.
to watch. I used to watch WWF when I was a teenager. I loved it. I can't watch that shit now. What? I'm supposed to be beholden to some shit all my life because I grew up with it as a fucking kid or as a fucking young adult. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know, what I mean, me personally, in my house, we proudly support American products. Well, Erock, we heard that you drive a Honda Accord. Yo, man, my job bought that for me. I wasn't going to say, yo, man, uh, take these keys back. That car is a japper. I took that shit and ran for the goddamn hills. Shit, I took a free car. Shit, I hauled ass up out of there with them damn car keys and went and got the title of my name before the job even knew what the fuck had happened. I had the title of my name and all of that shit. A free fucking whip. Hell, that's different. That's different. That was a gift. Now, I wouldn't have actively bought a Honda Accord. Listen, I'm sorry. I support American products. I support American televisions. I support American furniture. I want Americans to have jobs. I want Americans to do well. Apparently now that's racist. Apparently now that's racist.
Yeah, right. And not to get off the subject and stuff, but we're doing bad over here, man. We're
Yeah,
doing
we
bad
are.
over here, man. And you saying, even people saying, oh well, that's racist because no, we're doing bad over here, man. Just like Rain G4 said, my brother, man. What's up, my brother Rain? I'm glad he slid through. He said all countries support their own. That's the truth. Japan support Japan. Does Japan buy African American products, my nigga?
I ain't
Do they
seen
buy
not.
any of their
I
stuff?
I ain't
No.
seen. I ain't seen not a Japanese nigga over there wearing a dashiki. So no, they don't rock that shit. I ain't seen not a Japanese motherfucker over there with any soul glow in his hair. I ain't seen none of that shit. I ain't
Yeah.
No, I ain't seen it. You barely see any of them wearing fucking Adidas over there. Well, Adidas is German, but you don't see any of that shit over there. Look, man, it is what the only reason why you and I, Sega man, are racist is because we don't worship at the altar of Nintendo and Sony. If we
Yep.
worship at the altar of Nintendo and Sony and did a podcast saying how Nintendo can do no wrong, despite not having any real online presence in 2021, how PlayStation is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread, despite not having a stable online and charging 70 damn dollars for remasters and a console is underpowered and overheats. If we were praying at the altar of Nintendo and Sony, you and I would probably have more subscribers. You and I would, they would never have a bad word to say about us, Sega Man. But you know what? We are Xbox. We bleed green. So you are always gonna have a target on your back, bro. That's just how this shit is.
You're
You
right,
either
E. And look,
you
E,
either
if it
gotta
was the other,
you either gotta fucking grow thick skin with this shit or don't.
yep. And look, E, let's say it was the other way around. Let's say me and you was doing a podcast. We was diehard uh Sony fans, and we was saying, yeah, man, we just buy Japan products, man. Just buy Sony PlayStations, man. Don't buy no American products, man. Don't buy Xbox, man. Don't buy that bullshit, man. Are we gonna be called racist then? I mean, are we gonna be called racist then? I mean, if we're buying just Japanese products, and let's say, man, you know what? Fuck America, man. I'm not buying no American shit. I'm just gonna buy all Japanese shit, man. I'm not buying them. Fuck them American products, man. I'm not buying that shit. Would that be wouldn't that be racist? I mean, if the tables were turned, wouldn't that to me that would be racist? But you can't never that's the thing about this that's the thing about now, man. In this day and age, everything has to be delicate. Things you say and stuff that you do. You know what I mean? You can't like you can't have freedom of speech anymore.
Hey
You know,
man,
on anything you do, especially us. E, you know that, right? Especially
oh,
us.
oh, especially us. They gonna take this podcast today apart, pick out the parts that they want to use against you and I, and say again, they at it again. They racist. They racist. They racist.
Yep.
We are only racist to y'all because we do not fall in line with y'all line of thinking. That the Japanese gaming industry is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and everybody should worship at the altar of Nintendo and PlayStation, not realizing that again, y'all don't fucking know me. Y'all don't know me. I've had three PlayStations, right? I've had play I had the PlayStation 1 back in 1996. Some of y'all weren't even born yet. Sega Man had all the PlayStations, I believe, except for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. We go back.
Yeah.
We've had
Yep.
consoles. True gamers, you could argue that true gamers own all consoles, but I'm gonna argue that I've had all consoles and I prefer having one
That's
box.
right. That's
I
right.
prefer
You're a
having
true
one box.
gamer. You're a true
I,
gamer. You
I
had those
prefer
consoles.
I've had those consoles. I prefer now, older, I prefer having one box that does everything, an all in one box under my TV. I don't need a whole bunch of boxes. I don't value Super Mario no more like I did when I was 15. I don't value God of War anymore like I did was when I was in my 30s. I don't value that shit no more. What I value Xbox's games and ecosystem. So like this whole console war shit is ridiculous. And the only reason why you and I are racist, the only reason why these guys are up in arms is because Xbox was supposed to go away. They haven't gone away. They've thrived. They've only made more money and gotten more powerful. Now they're buying up studios, they're buying up developers, they're buying up parent companies of developers, and this shit makes them mad because it means the end of everything they've known, their little world of the Japanese running everything. And if you knew your gaming history, you would know that the Americans was running this shit first. You would know that this shit is cyclical. These movies, these superhero movies are cyclical. Marvel gonna be on top for a while. DC gonna knock them the fuck off. Star Wars was on top for a while. Star Trek gonna come back and knock them off. Doctor Who was the shit for a while until they put that woman in there. Now nobody watch that shit. Somebody else gonna take over, and Doctor Who gonna come back. Shit is cyclical. Wrestling is cyclical. WWE was here shit for a while. Now AEW then came and knocked them off. The smart people know that shit is cyclical. The only thing that ain't cyclical is James Bond. That motherfucker is generational. But this shit is cyclical. If you think PlayStation is going to be around forever, you don't know your video game history. Sega Man and I thought that Sega was going to be around forever. We were wrong, weren't we? We were
Yep.
wrong. We thought that Atari was going to be around forever. We were wrong. There were motherfuckers back in 1983 thought ColecoVision was going to be around forever. Man, were they wrong? This shit is cyclical. But to y'all are so in love with these Japanese companies that y'all can't imagine a world without them. Well, guess what? You now have to imagine a world with Microsoft and Xbox. You can hate them all you want. They're not going nowhere. The fact that they paid $7.5 billion for Bethesda and their parent company ZeniMax is telling us they're not going anywhere. They're on your phones, they're on your tablets, they're in your Xboxes, they're in your PCs, they're gonna be on your TV soon. Hell, Xbox might even be in your bed. That's gonna make y'all mad. That's gonna piss y'all off to wake up next to your bed and see Xbox, to see Xbox. I love it, Sega Man. I love it. I love this brave new world. And you know what? These Sony PlayStation fans and these Nintendopes, They provide us with hours of entertainment because they can't accept that things are changing. They want, if they had their way, Sega man, if these Sony PlayStation fans and these Nintendos had their way, we would still be gaming like it was back in the 360 era. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go that to me and Sega man. We got Xbox Series X's, okay? We seen the future. The Xbox
Yeah.
360 and all that old shit y'all on and that PlayStation ecosystem, that is fucking caveman shit. We don't want that shit. We want the future. And y'all tried to hold us back. Y'all tried to get rid of Connect. Y'all tried to get rid of fucking the Snap feature. Y'all have held gaming back. Well, no, Phil Spencer and them ain't letting gaming be held back anymore. They moving it forward, and finally, they're not listening to all of that noise. They turned out all that fucking noise. Good for them, Sega man.
And you know what, man? This the dude that's in here that said, bye. What's up, Poseidon? That's right, facts, man. But um, like I was saying earlier, you know, it would be if it was the other way around, like you said, E, we wouldn't be hearing this. You know what I mean? Like your boy just said on here, he said American consumers are keeping Sony afloat without USA phonies would would bankrupt a long time ago. And that's true. That's
It's like
true because they don't fucking play that over there. What do they play, E? They play phone games and fucking handhelds. They play the Switch.
and mahjong and watch men in diapers wrestle each other for fucking ham sandwich. They into some weird shit over there. Hey man, Rainforest said Sony dudes be playing Teddy Pendergrass every time they boot up a PlayStation. They in love with that goddamn box.
You stupid, Rain.
Close the door. You don't need no more God of War. He boots up.
You got what I need.
It's crazy to be that in love with a box. Oh my god. I love my Xbox, but they're not like that, man. God damn.
And E, listen, as before Xbox was even born, before Xbox even came around, we were there. I bought the very first Papa Xbox at a Best Buy. Um, was my girlfriend which is my wife now. We waited out there. And let
Mm-hmm.
me tell you something, before that even happened, everybody was buying Dreamcast. Everybody was buying PlayStation 2s, Sega Genesis, Super NES, and the Turbo Graphics, and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. When the Xbox came out, after it came out, a little while after it came out, it got ridiculed. The first Xbox got ridiculed. What did they say, E? Let's remember what they said. Oh, that's a
God,
shame that Microsoft got into gaming. They didn't even want Microsoft into gaming. They said it back then with the OG Papa Xbox. And it's been damage control and hate on Xbox since the first Xbox. Let's just be real. The 360 was the darling Xbox of the generation a long time ago.
it
It
it,
was.
it drew in the casuals, which like I mean, like it's a catch 22 with that. I'm glad the Xbox 360 was so popular, but I didn't even know what casuals were back then. I had no, it drew in the casuals. And when we switched to the Xbox One era, the casuals were exposed. We found out who they were real fast. I kind of like the OG Xbox era because that was like some underground hardcore shit. That was like the
Yeah.
hardcore gamers was like, yo, man,
Yeah.
we on here playing
Yeah.
Halo. We on here having LAN parties. Yo, man, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is coming out. Yo, man, Peter Molyneux's a lion here is working on this shit called Fable. That was the underground shit there, man. I mean, Xbox had racing games you had never seen before, like this racing game called Apex. You could
Yeah. I
burn.
have it. Good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, Apex was the shit, man. Whatever music you like, man. If you was in the Van Halen, take your Van Halen CD, burn it to your hard drive, and have that be the soundtrack of Apex. I said, yo, this here is some next level shit. I even got used to that big ass controller, the Duke. I missed the Duke after it was going. I used to play fucking NFL 2K, 2K5, the one with Terrell Owens on the cover, one of the greatest football games ever. I used to play that motherfucker with the Duke. I loved me some OG Xbox. That was the motherfucker. That was the machine that separated the men from the boys. You know what I mean? So I've been
Yeah.
Xbox ever since then, Sega man.
I'll be proud to say this. I'm proud to say this. I was born in the USA, and I support American products, man. Even like I said, if you're into gaming and you've been into gaming as long as me and E-Rock, and a lot of these brothers that are on here, Rain G4, when he bought on here, T Reaper, a lot of these people that rock out with us they're gamers, and of course their first gaming system, some of them was a Sony PlayStation, maybe possibly a Sega Saturn, and it's, most of them I think it was a
A Genesis.
PlayStation 2.
Some of these niggas
Yeah,
go back to Genesis.
yeah. And then like we had old good American systems, Atari. I mean, Atari was big for a long time, way back in the day.
Sega
Pong,
Man,
Coleco,
Sega Man, Sega Man. When you tell these Sony fans and these people, Spider Man, Spider Man, I don't see. Now listen, don't get it twisted. I'm as hyped for Spider Man. No Way Home as the next person. Like I'm a DC guy, but if you're not hyped for Spider Man No Way Home, then you're just not in the comic books. But when I tell
yeah,
people
yeah,
as far as video games, how long we've been playing Spider Man, I mean, I told you my last Spider Man game I actually physically purchased was in 2002 based on the
yeah,
Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. But prior to that, I remember back in 1995, me and a buddy of mine who lived up in Manayunk, which is a neighborhood here in Philadelphia. Manayunk kind of reminds you of the hills in Pittsburgh. So
yeah,
we went to this shit. What the fuck was it? West Coast Video, and rented this
yeah.
shit
West
called
Coast
Spider.
Video.
We went to this shit called we rented this shit called Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. Spider-Man been
Yeah,
around forever.
yeah.
Spider-Man ain't nothing new. It's been Spider-Man games forever. And I think we was tired of that shit then in 1990 fucking five, Sega man.
And I
So
have
Spider-Man ain't nothing new.
Spider-Man on Atari. I still have it. I have that cartridge, the Spider-Man game on the Atari
That
2600.
shit
I
is
have that.
old. That shit is old. Activision, that shit is old.
Yeah, that's real old. You know what I mean? I think it is actually the first Spider-Man game, if I'm correct. It was on the Atari 2600. I believe so. I have that. You know what I mean? And it's all blocky. Of course it's going to be because it was back in the, way back in the
But
day. But
it's
but
a piece of video game history, and it's testament to how long these properties have been around for these new people who don't know gaming, don't care about gaming history. And when you and he about talk about gaming history, they roll their eyes because all they care about is supporting a piece of plastic. They don't care. They don't want to learn anything about this shit. They don't want to learn anything about gaming history. They don't want to know that Halo actually morphed out of this game. I think Bungie did called Marathon, I think, or some shit like that. Like they don't
yeah,
want to know. They don't want to know the game in history. They don't want to know
nope,
it.
they
They just
don't.
want to support. They want to support their plastic box and stick it to you because you're an Xbox. So we, Sega Man, have got to stick it back to them. We got to enjoy this. We have to enjoy this L. This L is being served up hot. This L is being served up crispy. Yo, it's so many L's being handed out this week. So much crow being eaten. I love it. The Nintendo fans with their price hike for their shitty online, and PlayStation fans, especially Crap Gamer, God of War will never come to PC. Like, how are y'all constantly wrong, Sega Man? They're constantly wrong over and over and over. Didn't they tell us that Sony was never going to put their games on PC about three
Yep,
years ago? That's what we
yeah,
heard.
yeah, yeah. Constantly. And Microsoft, and let's go back a little bit too. When Phil Spencer and everybody was excited for Quantum Break, then you got Fat Mayonnaise boy saying that, oh, I'm gonna cancel my pre-order because I don't want Quantum Break to go on PC. And Phil Spencer said, really? You're really gonna cancel your pre-order because other people get to play the game on PC? You know what I mean? And he even made a video. He even made a video about that mayonnaise gamer. He even made a video about that. How mad he was about that because the game was going on PC. That is the way it is, guys. That's the way of gaming. That's the way it is. Like I told you in the beginning, Erox told you 1,000 times. He bought. It's the future of gaming. They want to make more money. If they can get the game out there on more platforms or on PC, they're gonna do it because it's making money.
They
They
don't
don't
care about
care if
your
you cancel
feelings.
your pre-order.
They
They
don't
don't
care
give a
about
shit
your
if you
feelings. They don't care
no.
about your investment in this stupid fucking console war. And it's been stupid. They don't care about your fucking feelings. They're going to do what they're going to do. And now that Sony is doing it, they're in disbelief. They're in shock, Sega man. They're in shock.
Yeah, they are. Because there's gonna be more. Ratchet and Clank, all them. I mean, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. And we said this a long time ago, but everybody wants to say, "Oh, Sega man, your kids are fat. You got slanted roof. You probably got pissy sheets. You probably this. You probably that." They say all this stuff because they know deep down inside in their little decrepit heart, they knew I was telling the truth, and they knew that when people were spreading the word like erock, Ebot, you know, everybody like that, Unlimited, all of us, when we were saying that, it's coming to fruition now. Now your beloved, most flagship game that you guys whoosh up, boy, is coming to PC. It's
They
coming to
did,
PC.
they did a survey on IGN, Game of the Generation. Game of the Generation. Game of the Generation. Never mind the fact that Forza Horizon 4 is out there. Never mind the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 is out there. Never mind the fact that Shadow of the Tomb Raider is out there. Never mind the fact that Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey is out there. I mean, four games that I believe is far superior. Far superior.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I spent months just playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey alone, but God of War is game of the fucking generation. Like, I mean, according to that logic, it must have been a shitty generation. But I forgot PlayStation fans in these surveys. Third party games don't count. Got Gears of War 5, one of the best games on Xbox that didn't count. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. And when you call
Yeah.
out the
And
bullshit, when you call out the bullshit, they're going to either call you an X bot, an X fag, an X clown, an Xbox fanboy, and that's why this shit that happened yesterday with God of War coming to PC, it hurts y'all so much because y'all just can't enjoy y'all games. Y'all got to make these surveys. Y'all got to give out these bullshit awards. Y'all got to have these fucking circle jerks on Twitter where 15 PlayStation fans are in a chat talking about not PlayStation, talking about Xbox. Y'all bring this shit on yourself, and at this point, all we can do is laugh. Sega Man is clowning you. Unlimited Production One is clowning you. Bigger YouTubers are clowning you. It's just you guys are walking memes now. You're memes at this point, all because you couldn't just shut the fuck up and play your fucking PlayStation. You gotta constantly keep Xbox in your mouth, Xbox podcast in your mouth, Xbox representatives in your mouth. You got to keep Sega Man in your mouth, me in your mouth. And now it's our turn to laugh. Once again,
oh,
as y'all suffer another fucking L.
Erock, our boys in here. What's up to our brother Hebot? And Hebot put a comment in here. What's up, Hebot? What's going on with you, brother? He put in. They just showed the Uncharted movie trailer with the announcement of another Uncharted series collection for PS5 and PC, and he put a lot of laughing emojis. Like I told you, Hebot and like I said, Hebot been saying it for a long time too. Your games are going to PC. It's just the
Oh,
way it
that's
is. I don't
hilarious.
I don't need a PlayStation 5. I don't. I
That,
really don't. I don't need a PlayStation 5. I can play it on
that
PC.
is rich. That's hilarious. All your games are coming to PC. Oh my God. Wow. That's just great.
That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? But when we want to get on here and clown and talk about how we were clown back in the day and we were getting it from left to right, especially Hebot. I give big shouts out to Hebot because Hebot has some Teflon skin, bro. I mean that dude. My brother Hebot, man, he's been through a lot of shit, man, with these dudes out here in these gaming streets. I mean, a lot. They try to get stuff banned from him, like his channel, his YouTube. I mean, his Twitter's all stuff like that, man, because he's just out here telling facts and the truth, and they hate Hebot for it. They hate him for it.
They
That's why
try
I
to
love Hebot. I love
they,
Hebot for that because
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He is he's exploiting them dudes, catching them with their pants down, dude, and always, always, they're always wrong. He always calls them out on the shit. They're always wrong too. They hate that shit.
He bots
Hey,
been catching them in 4K before we even knew what 4K was. So
yeah,
they gotta make memes about him. They gotta call him Granny Bot. They gotta say that he dresses like a guy from Bangladesh. It's
yeah,
he bot.
man.
It's he bot's fault the dinosaurs are dead. They gotta come up with some. He catches them with his knowledge. They end up being fucking exposed for the dumbasses they are, the Puerto Rocks, the Alex Escobar. I remember his war with Puerto Rock and Alex Escobar. He catches these dumbasses off guard, and they don't know how to react. And they don't know how to fucking react. And why is it that I've heard all these PlayStation fans on these podcasts? I don't listen to them, but I've heard them talk before on games on podcasts like Big Game and Small Talk. Why is the Sega Man that all these PlayStation fans they all talk with a lisp? Like they all talk like
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
Liberace cut their fucking tongue off. Like, what the fuck? What does that fucking stupid Japanese box do to you? Does it make you effeminate? Does it give you a big ass head? Puerto Rock looks like he's been exposed to gamma radiation. Like, what the fuck is the matter with these motherfuckers? They all need help. But I love it. The Uncharted collection coming to PC. Oh my god, Twitter should be on fire later.
yeah. We'll see what happens too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Like we guys told, it was the inevitable. They need the money. Okay, I'm not saying that they're. I'm okay. Like the dude said earlier. All right, they're broke. I'll put it a different way. They're broke compared to Microsoft. Okay, they're broke compared to Microsoft, but they need the money. That's why they're putting their games on PC. They need more. They want more money. Like I told you, they're showing you right in front of you guys' fucking face, man. They're showing you right. You got skid marks on. You got skid marks on your nose right now. That you got your fucking face so far up their ass. They do not care about your feelings. They're gonna put those games on PC, whether
Un-
you like it or not.
Unlimited production, Rain. What is this like the 20th Uncharted collection? Like what? Oh my God, this is wild. I love it. Yo, this is wild. This is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Could you imagine when that Uncharted movie trailer rolled and then they said the Uncharted collection is coming, right? And because you know with PlayStation, whenever they deliver some bad news to the donkeys, they gotta kind of smooth it over with some good news. And then that Uncharted collection came up coming to PS5 and PC. Oh my God, Twitter's going to be on fire later. I can't wait
Oh
to
yeah,
see.
man. This is gonna be yeah. This is gonna be a shit show. You'll see. Yeah, they're gonna be really in their feeling. This is what's got to happen. So now you can't say nothing now. There's nothing else you guys can say. You guys are running out of shit to say now. What's it gonna be now? Oh well, Xbox is taking a long time to get their games out. What are you gonna make up now?
Ne-
What do you got?
ne-
What do you got to make up now?
Never mind the fact that before the end of the year, Forza Horizon 5's coming out, Halo Infinite, the Gung, the Scorn. Yeah, Xbox taking a long time to get their games come out. Like we have release dates. We know when our games are coming out. They showed you guys clips of shit that's not coming out till 2023, with the exception of what the hell is that shit? Horizon Zero West, which is coming out in February. So,
Oh yeah,
yo,
Horizon Zero Yawn. Yeah.
this is what happens, Sega Man, when you spend your whole life capping for a box, and it's better YouTubers than I have said it. Your whole identity. I hate to steal this guy's line word for word, but your whole identity, their whole identity, Sega Man, is about a plastic box. It's about a corporation, about a logo. Yeah, we're Xbox fans. We love Xbox. But if Xbox disappeared tomorrow, I'd be like, God damn, man, fuck. Well,
Hey,
I need my 700 movies. Where the fuck? I mean, if you gotta go, at least give me my fucking movies back that I paid for. Like it won't be. I'm not going to sit here and slit my fucking throat like you Sony fans do. At the least, the littlest bad news you guys get is off the Twitter. And notice they can't. Nothing can happen to PlayStation without them mentioning Xbox. Well, God of War's coming to PC, but what about Xbox? Well, it was a meteorite that killed the dinosaurs, but what about Xbox? Like, wow, Xbox lives rent free in these motherfuckers' heads, and you, Sega Man, and I live rent free in these motherfuckers' heads 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You better believe that right now, video game retards minions are reporting to him or one of his little sub channels, and they're dissecting this video to take out all the racist parts if there were any. and to use against us at a later video. They need this shit, Sega Man. This is how they exist. They need to worry about what two low level YouTubers are doing. It's
And
sad.
on top of it, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Not this is not to the exiled Alpha brothers that are in the podcast we're doing right now. To anybody that comes in here, if you don't like the way erock is, the way my other brother Hebot is, you can fucking bounce, okay? Because they're not going to change. All right? This is who they are. All right? They're not going to change. I don't want them to change. They are who they are. That, like he said, the guy video game lover, real quick, erock gave him a chance. He came on with erock, talked to erock about stuff, gave him a little shine, you know what I mean? And then we're up here thinking, well, okay, all right, he seems like, we got through to him and we're just letting him know this is what we do or whatever. A few weeks later, he goes back to talking the same old shit again. So he came on the show and lied. I mean, erock gave him a chance. Erock has every right to speak how he wants to speak about video game lover. He's a grown ass man, okay? He's not a little 5, 10-year-old kid on YouTube doing videos. He knows what he's doing. He's not dumb. He knows what he's doing. Okay, he does. So if you try to give smoke, all right, you're gonna get that
You're gonna
smoke
get
10
smoked.
times back. Worse, worse. And if people don't like it, hey man, you should tell erock or Hebot they shouldn't. Man, fuck all that. I'm not telling Hebot or erock nothing. They're grown men. It's their channels. They do what they want to do. All right. I'm not telling them nothing. If he can go out there and say, yeah, erock and Sega Man and Hebot, they're fucking idiots, they're clowns, and he can say all kind of stuff about us and how we're asses for liking Xbox and that we're cult followers or whatever he says, then we have a right to clap back. And I don't care
Then,
who gets in their feelings
then,
about it. If you
then
don't like it, you can bounce.
if you can make a video about us, then I can go and collect some fucking video clips of The Simpsons and make a video of you catching the retard bus. You send smoke, you catch smoke. That's just how it works. That's just how it works. That's just
Yep,
how.
that's how it
Well,
works.
you shouldn't be so hard on him. He looks like he's mentally challenged. Then get help, motherfucker. Get help for your mental challenges. Don't fucking come at us because we gonna come back at you. We nigga,
Or keep
we
your name out of our mouths. Keep your
that
name out of your mouth, then, man. You
that's
know what I
it.
mean?
That's it. But Sega Man, they need us. Him and his satellite YouTube friends. They need us to get clicks. So it is what it is, man. I,
Okay, unlimited. I see what he put. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, guys, erock's my boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop being. He's my boy. I'm not gonna stop being friends with him or nothing like that, man. It's just not gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. I know there's people that listen to other people about that shit, but that'll never happen. Me, erock, Hebot, unlimited, tuck. It's just and T. It's a cohesive unit, man. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's just not gonna happen, man. It's not because I don't tell other people on their channels, who I think they should rock out with, or tell them, hey, you should tell him not to be quiet about something they're talking about or anything like that. I don't do none of that, man. I don't do none of that. That's their channel. They do it. They do what they want on their channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? They do what they want. To have respect for that because they're it's their own creativity, it's their own channel, and it's what they do. It's their character. So I'm not going to tell them what I think they should do. I'm not going to do that. There's a lot of people out there that do that. That's why these podcasts don't last, or their members break up because of stuff like that. That's why that happens. But it ain't going to happen with us, man.
all I've ever done since I started my YouTube channel. I don't want to make this about me, Sega Man, but I need to
You go
say
ahead, man. You say how you need to
all,
say. You need to say how you feel. You go ahead and say how you feel, brother.
all I've ever done since I started my YouTube channel in 2015. There was a YouTuber called Kid Smooth who gave me a chance. So I went out here and I said, well, you know what? I'm going to put other YouTubers out here, people that have less than 200 subs or 300 subs, people who nobody know about, and even sometimes if they disagree with me, if they want to debate me, I'm going to, instead of hiding behind a mic like the bigger podcasts do, I'm going to give you an open mic, something that Crap Gamer and BGST won't do, something that the Weapon Wheel podcast won't do because you have to buy your way into the Weapon Wheel podcast. People don't know that, but whoops, I let the secret out. Um, so I will give you an open mic, okay? Even though I only have less than 1,000 subs or whatever the fuck it changes every other fucking day. I will give an open mic to Sega Man. I will give an open mic to Unlimited Production because I want to find out who the next YouTube stars are, especially my black brothers. I want to find out who the next YouTube stars are. I want to see where the hell has a former star like T Reaper been? Where the hell has Microbox of X been? Where the hell has the Welsh Gamer been? Give these guys the mic. Give a guy like Tuckmaster the mic. I want to hear what's on his mind. Give a guy like Elite Gaming Guru the mic. Let him get some shine. Give someone like Red Dead Panda the mic. Let
Yeah.
them get the shine. Give a
Yeah.
person like the New Legal a shine. Let him get the mic. It's not my fault that these people later on down the road disassociate themselves with me because I'm too extreme. Erock's out of control. Erock is he's out of control. He talks about the Japanese. He doesn't worship the Japanese. Erock's out of control, man. He fucking he might wave a gun live on camera, not knowing what that video was in context to. Had you had seen the previous videos about the racist coming to my channel, calling me coon and spook, you would have known what that video was in context about. It wasn't about me threatening a YouTuber. It was about me threatening the racists that were coming to my comment section. Subsequently, Sega Man, which is why I turned off my comment section because
Yeah.
I didn't want people
Yeah.
coming to my channel seeing that racist fucking rhetoric. True racist rhetoric. Not, oh, that Japanese boxer jab crap. No, coon and spook and the N word was coming into my comment section over video games. But these people who I gave platforms to, they want to disassociate themselves with me. They don't want to fuck with me no more because other black YouTubers said, oh, you shouldn't rock with E-Rock. You shouldn't rock with those guys because they're extreme. You shouldn't rock with Hebot because of his political views. You shouldn't rock with E-Rock because he's out there. Aaron Greenberg will never give you an interview because you're too out there. I don't fucking care. What I care about Sega Man, what I care about Unlimited Production, what I care about Rain, what I care about audience is authenticity. Either you're
Yep.
authentic or you're a fucking sellout. So, that's why I said, I'm going to give this little kid Unlimited, what the fuck is his name? This little kid, video game retard, forget the mic. It ended up being a mistake. He ended up being a fucking stalker, a fucking lunatic. But you know what? That's the price you pay. Being out here being authentic and putting yourself out there. Oh well, you're an expert. You're an expert. So the fuck what? Can you just not listen? If you know my if you
Yeah.
know
Right.
if you know Sega Man and mine's videos are about Xbox, can you not just listen? Can you go to a channel that's about some shit that you want to hear about, which is PlayStation or Nintendo or sodas or fucking dogs trying to kill themselves or whatever the fuck it is you're into? Why come to my channel that's clearly labeled satire and comedy? Why come to my fucking channel if you hate my content, right? And if you follow me at all, you know I'm out there. You know that every once in a while I get fucking niggerish and hoodish. Then why would you be? You know who I respect? I respect Sega Man and I respect Tuck and I respect Unlimited Production One and I respect Ebot because these guys they've stuck with me because I stuck with them. We're authentic, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with having 1,000 or less than 1,000 subs. I'm good with the Exile podcast getting maybe 200 views every other week. I'm good with that. Would I like to make a bunch of money? Would I like to be rich? Would I like to make money off of this game and shit? Yes, I would. Again, sorry that you have to hear this. These white boys like Griffin Gaming and all these other guys are making big money out here. And what they're also not doing is they're not inviting you to their podcast. They're not inviting you to their podcast, video game retard. They're not inviting the Red Dead Pandas of this world. They're not inviting the gaming gurus of this world. They're not inviting the Hebots of this world or the Sega Mans or the Unlimited Production ones of this world to their fucking podcast, right? But it was lowly Erock who said, you know what? These guys need to have a voice. So with that, judge me as you will. But me, Sega man, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna keep doing until I finally retire from this ridiculous YouTube shit. And that's my soapbox.
Yeah, and like I said before, hey, like I said, he bought. I give big shouts out to he bought and erock because if it wasn't, to be honest with you, before we close out, because we've been on here for a minute, if it honestly wasn't for erock and he bought, I'm being true to this, guys. I wouldn't be doing doing podcasts. I wouldn't. I would still be doing maybe some videos here or there about my collection and different things like that. I never thought about podcasting, to be honest with you, until erock when we made the exile. I never thought about it. I really never did. I was like, well, I think if I just do the exile with erock, I'll be comfortable. You know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about nothing. No, I'm just gonna do it with him. But as I started growing with the exile, I got more courage to just to start my own little podcast, and he bought, you know what I mean, interviewing me, when he didn't know me from Adam. He just said, hey Sega man, I watch your videos and I like your collection of retro games. Would you mind doing a one-on-one with me? And I'm like, okay. And he invited me. Yeah, I was nervous and stuff because I never done it before. But this is what I mean. They got me out of my shell. You know what I mean? So, and I thank them for that because I would have never thought about doing that, man. And like I said, we're all different. I'm not gonna be like Erock's not gonna be like me. Hebot's not gonna be like me. I'm not gonna be like my brothers. We're all different. That's why we collaborate good together. T Reaper, all of us. Tuck, we're all different. You know what I mean? And that's what makes our podcast what it is. Yes, it's extreme. If you don't like extreme podcasts, then our podcast is not the one for you. And even Erock will tell you over and over again. When we first started the Exile, and we weren't shit then when we started. But your boy Sega Man gave out, a game card.
Yep.
Just try to boost the Exile a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We want people to come over and check our stuff out like they do everybody else. I've never seen these podcasts out here that are big now that would do that. Give out stuff like that. Never. Maybe some, but not really. You know what I mean? And we were just starting out the first damn day, and your boy gave away something. You know what I mean? Because I believe in the Exile podcast and stuff like that, and I want to promote it heavy. You know what I mean? And I believe in He Bought We Got Next. I want to do another We Got Next with He Bought because it also encouraged me to start podcasting because I like the way I learned from that. I learned from listening to these guys because they were doing it before I was. Like he said, Erock said with Kid Smooth. I listened to that stuff. Gaming Guru, the Welsh Gamer, all these dudes, Microbox of X. I missed those dudes. I missed them bad because they had great podcasts. They made me laugh, and I felt comfortable, because they were talking about my brand of choice, which was Xbox. You know what I mean? So, and I'm just glad that these guys are doing what they're doing, man. And like I said before, we're not going to change. The Exile is not going to change. Alpha is not going to change. You know what I mean? We're not going to be like any other podcast out there. We're our own entity. I tell you guys that over and over and over again. I'll be honest with you. I don't care how many subs I get. I don't. As long as my boys come out here and rock out with me every time that I do a podcast or a video, that's all that matters to me. It would be nice to be bigger, like Erock said, and maybe make a little money at this. But when that would happen, I would give back to the community. Definitely. I'm not going to keep it all for myself. If I got big where I made good money on YouTube, I'm giving back to the community straight up. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I'm not greedy. Never was, never will be. My mom didn't raise me to be that way. I'm giving back to the community, rather it be games, so Game Pass subscriptions, different things like that. I'd be giving back to the community all the time because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I think that's what happens with these podcasts. A lot of these people forget where they came from and who helped them out, and that's what it's all about. So, but yeah, man, on that note, man, me and Erock, we've been on here, I think about an hour and probably almost an hour and 30 minutes, man. But I wanted to just chill with my boy erock today, talk about his video he did. It was funny. You guys need to go check that out. That was a funny ass video, man, with him laughing about them taking the L for God of War. I was cracking up. I said, man, let me get a hold of early. Gotta get a hold of early so we can do this little hangouts, man. But I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us, man. He bought Unlimited, Rain G4, was it A7X Roach 18. Thank you for coming through, man. Hey, like I said, our show is no holds barred. If you have an opinion about something, you can voice it on here. You know what I mean? But I don't want no fakery in here, man. I don't want no fakery in here. That dude came in here faking, so I had to let him go. You know what I mean? So shouts out to him. Shouts out to who else came in? We had Rain. ODT Reaper, our brother Poseidon. It's always great to have Poseidon here. My brother, good friend of Hebot. He's my brother too. He's a cool ass dude. Thank you for stopping by. Salute to Smitty Smith. Smitty Smith came and stopped by. He's been with us since day one. Our brother, Ultimate Productions. That's what I call him, Ultimate Productions, man. He be with his girlfriend, he be maxing and relaxing with his girl, you know what I
That's
mean? So
right.
he's doing
That's
his
right.
thing, you know what I mean? Unlimited. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to he bought to kiss the most powerful gamer in the universe. He bought is he's that nigga you love to hate. You know what I mean? Shouts out to he bought, man, and his family. So we're gonna get going, guys. Anything else, you want to say, man? If not, man, tell the people, man, where they can find you, brother.
Oh man, shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. This was just an impromptu chat. Sega, whenever Sega Man and Unlimited Production want to call me, man, I got to come out and help out their channels, man. Even though they don't need it, we got to support each other. Shout out to AX7 Roach 18. I hope I
Yeah,
said that right.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, this guy's like Long Live the Exile podcast. He went full green because of the podcast. Sold his
yeah,
PlayStation
yeah,
system
yep, yep.
and
He
got a
did.
Series X. Hey, man, you know what? I like hearing stuff like that because every Xbox sold keeps either an American or a Mexican eating. So like, I got to give you an
That's right.
applause.
That's right. That's right.
I got to give you an applause, brother.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
that's what's up. But hey man, you can catch me on the erock X channel. I think Saturday. I don't know if Saturday is October 28th or 29th. Saturday we're having our Halloween special, the first time ever. We all going to try to be in masks and we're just going to talk about the gaming topics and have a few laughs. Be sure to check out He Bought his channel, Sega Man, of course, with his Xbox Alpha podcast. T Reapers on there, man. They holding it down. Unlimited Production One, his videos are fire. Um, Hopefully soon, the Unlimited Truth podcast will rear its head and get y'all even more angry. But if you're an Xbox fan, man, yo, this is a great time to be an Xbox gamer. Our enemies are eating crow. Our enemies ain't got nothing to talk about, and it's the Xbox is the best box, and everybody's bleeding green. Everybody's having a good time on their consoles. Man, just get ready for Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite, man.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
great
yeah.
time to own the most powerful console on the market. Sega Man finally got his. I hope all of you get yours because, as we will talk about in future podcasts, the supply chain shortage is going to fuck up somebody's Christmas.
Yeah, and even Tuck. I think Tuck for a while, even he was trying to get into the podcasting, man. He was talking about different things. We give a big shout out to our brother Tuck Master, man. We really love our brother. Some people say, "Oh, you guys got to stop." He's a good dude. Why y'all? I said, man, it's all in love, dude.
We
He's our brother, dude.
we
He ain't
love
going nowhere. Tuck
we,
ain't
we
going nowhere.
we love Tuck to death, and Tuck know that. We love Tuck to death. Man, I started fucking with Tuck the first day. The first day he came on the damn the chat, we started fucking with him about living in Oklahoma and how we thought he was really from Louisiana. We fucks with each other. We rib each other, as the white folks call it. We rib each other. We used to call it busting on each other in the hood. We rib each other. Hell, I fuck with he about his microphone situation almost every week. Like you guys got to grow tougher skins, man. We love
That's
Tuck.
right.
Tuck is our boy.
Right. That's right. And again, before we close out, man, we need to get back to buying Not trying to be. I got to say it like it is. We need to get back to supporting American products and where we come from, man. It creates jobs here for us. You know what I mean? It doesn't just have to be buying Xboxes.
No,
I'm talking about in general because we lost a lot of jobs to foreign countries. Now, if they do them, that's cool. I'm not racist. I don't have nothing against that. I really don't. But let's just face facts. We need to get back to taking care of us over here. We don't can't be worrying about everybody else and paying millions and trillions of dollars to everybody else. We can't help everybody. You got to help yourself first before we try to help you. And when I see it, I don't think they're really trying to help themselves that much. You know what I mean? Why does America have to always help everybody? You know what I
exactly,
mean? You need to
exactly.
help what's over here. There's a lot of Americans right now that are on the street and shit, living under bridges, don't have nothing to eat, don't have food, clothing, or shelter, and people that need help here, but y'all steady going over there helping everybody else and not helping us out over here. There's nothing wrong with being that way, man. It's not being racist to want to just help your own goddamn country. That's not being racist, man. They got to put racist on everything. All right, we need to start taking care of what's over here, helping people that have lived here and that were born here. You know what I mean? Helping out who's over here. Stop being racist, man. Wish people would stop saying it. I love my Latino brothers and sisters. I love them to death. You know what I mean? I love my American people, my brothers. I love them. I love them, and that's why I help them. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get back to that, man, on the real. You know what I mean? I want to thank everybody for coming on and supporting us out here, man. But we're out of here, all right? And like my boy on here said, like Roach said, Roach 18 said, peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Vamonos. We're out of here. Peace. What's up, Outer Zinc?
He like,